Wow. Super Showdown 7. Curtain call. The end of an era is upon us, my friends. A lot has changed, man. The BWA, as anyone in the BWA would know, the first rule was it was always about family. Something that stood true through thick and thin, no matter what personal problems existed, no matter who was talking crap about who, it was always about family. Super Showdown 7, Curtain Call, is shaping up to be one big bang. You know, it's like the entire BWA, the slate has been wiped clean. It's just time to go out. One more time, let it all out in the ring. You know, we've heard a lot from Joe Viper and JT Graves. Now that's something I'm looking very forward to see, and I can't even call it a match. It's going to be downright ass kicking, and I really wouldn't have it any other way from those two. But with that, there is a problem. Scott Lucas and Hazard. Two people that were on top of their game when the BWA was last seen at Super Showdown 6 2 years ago. It's been more than 2 years. But with that said, Scott Lucas and Hazard, probably two of the biggest stars with the light shining bright on them at Super Showdown 6. Hazard, you main evented. You faced Dom the Don for the BWA Heavyweight Championship, and you came this close. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. You were this close. And if it wasn't for foul play, you probably would have gone out as the BWA Heavyweight Champion. And look at Scott Lucas. Look at myself. The Golden Opportunity briefcase winner. Two guys that had everything in one show. And just, it seems like those two were long and forgotten. The two biggest stars of Super Showdown 6, gone. Like I said, the slate wiped clean. Now Hazard, you and I are going to do battle. And I've called this 2 out of 3 falls match for one reason, and one reason only. I'm going to give you some insight on that right now. You see, a long time ago in a magical place called Pelham Bay Park, we did battle twice. You won, and I won. And it would be fitting that the next fall will determine who is the true winner, who is the better man. But with this talk of wiping the slate clean, there's no better time to wipe those records clean. Your win and my win out the window. One more time. We go out, and whoever gets those 2 falls is truly the better man. A Hazard. Like a lot of people, I have no idea what you've done since the BWA was last seen. Personally, I would hope you went back to Ireland, you perfected your craft, you kicked some Irish mothers, and you bring it all. You bring it all at Super Showdown 7. I don't know what you've done. Let me tell you what I've done. I made it. I went to the top. Unlike some people in the BWA, I didn't stop. I was driven. So I made it. But one thing that always stood true, it didn't matter whether I was wrestling in a wrestling ring or whether I was wrestling in a pile of dirt with caution tape and trash cans. The wrestling always burned in my heart. That aspect always burned bright. The love for competition and the love for just kicking people in the head. It never changed. So at Super Showdown 7 Hazard, I don't care what we've done in the past. What matters is what we do within those 2 falls. Or 3. Whatever it comes down to. You could beat me in 2, I could beat you in 2. Or maybe it will come down to that deciding 3rd fall. This is what's going to happen, Hazard. You and I... See, I could be one of those douchebags that says, "Ooh, my opponent sucks and I'm just going to kick his ass." My opponent, you are one of the toughest son of bitches I've ever worked with. You've always given me a run for my money. You've always brought the best out of me. So I expect nothing less than your best. I want to see that crazy Irish bastard come out. I want you to give it all you've got, just like you know I'm gonna. Whoever wins truly is the better man. There ain't no doubt about it. Super Showdown 7, for the final time, someone is getting knocked the fuck